Our industry is all about the people, and we've talked with plenty of them. It's also about hotels, and I think it's time to feature those. What better way to start than in our hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, with the brand new Thompson in Buckhead. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like all of my doors to be open. Reid Freeman.
Teague Hunter.
How are you, sir?
Doing great. It's great to see you, man.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for including me in this august event.
I know, guinea pig.
Right. It's good. Hope your family's doing well.
Family's doing super. Hope
Great.
yours is too.
Yeah.
Place looks great.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reid Freeman, Regent Partners, the Thompson Hotel. Reid, this room is great, very cozy. Tell me what we were thinking.
This is the Jewel Box Lobby Bar. It's not an action lounge. This is a place to sit back and relax and kind of enjoy some friends, good conversation, have a nice drink before you kind of head into Dirty Rascals, which is, like we said before, a little bit more of permission to have fun. When you do red neon in your lobby, that's supposed to kind of exhibit a different vibe.
But I'm impressed. I mean, again, the red marble,
right.
brass around it. I wouldn't have seen the brass here.
Part of the whole Thompson brand is to be part of a local community and kind of design around that. So the attempt here was to try to fit into what kind of things talk about and speak to Atlanta and its history in the Buckhead market. And so that's the basis for a room like this. So, talking about design and design of this space, let's go look at the meeting space. I want to show you some stuff that we thought about out there that we thought would be cool and very different kind of in this marketplace.
I like it. I'm excited. I love the floor.
Thanks. This was, we looked at some designs that had hardwood floors in this space, but then started thinking about the long-term nature of how that's going to wear and refinish, and came back with some of these porcelain tile options that created the exact same look that gave us the long-term viability of it. So when you refinish it, you're keeping things at the same level. You don't have to refinish this. And so little things like that are practical with the designers have worked out really, really well. And they came up with a great plan. So one of the things that we really wanted to do was kind of have an art program and local art. And this ceiling mount design was really, really unique. Local artist that has produced that, hung it, and really is striking as you look at it when you turn to come into the meeting space.
Yeah. Incredible.
Into the ballroom. Right. Yeah. Meetings, whether they're social or corporate, more and more don't want to find themselves in four walls. Yes. They want to find themselves with natural light, places, even if it distracts people, places that feel comfortable to be able to listen and to learn or to socially interact.
Let's head upstairs.
Right. These are our elevators to our guest rooms. Look at the wall covering. That's actually a wood veneer. The building follows the site of Buckhead Avenue.
Yeah, sure.
And so we come down the corridor turns, it makes the corridor not feel long. It's much more welcoming. Putting the elevators in the middle of that corridor, the way it kind of works out, has been a good element for us. And it also creates a different set of rooms when you turn a building that you can take advantage of. So we got a lot of different varieties of rooms. Why don't we go down here and see a standard room? We'll look at a junior suite, then we'll go look at our Thompson suite. Housekeeping.
Full windows, floor to ceiling.
So I'm glad you picked up on that,
good.
right? So that was part of the intention. If you go look at the exterior architecture of this building vis-a-vis the other hotels in the Buckhead market,
Yes.
most all of them, if not all of them, are punched window.
Yes.
And it's very, very traditional. It doesn't let the light in. It feels different feels the same from the outside. We wanted to be something different. We wanted to make a statement from the exterior architecture, and so ours was floor to ceiling glass, and we want it to feel very open and very welcome when people walk in the door. Hardwood floors. These are fumed French oak, and so it's color through, and so if you scar it up, it still has the color associated with it.
Love it. Great room.
Bathrooms a little bit non-traditional in the setup. You've got, a deep shower stall, and then a water closet. It really kind of sets up for a very nice smoked glass experience. A little sexy, but not too revealing. Why don't we go down, let's see a standard room, and then we'll go see the Thompson suite.
Let's do it.
Corridors, 6 foot at the doors, 5 foot everywhere else, and we spent a lot of time trying to not have that traditional sconce at the door, but instead having these lighting coves that kind of create this rhythm of light that moves through the space. Right. All right, so 922, this is our standard king room.
Standard.
Integrated headboard, all of kind of the power at the bed that you need. Our interior designers here were Studio 11 out of Dallas, Texas, and our architects out of here in Atlanta, Rule Joy. Why don't we go see our Thompson suite?
I like it. Let's do it. Thompson suite. Here we come. Thompson suite. End room, end unit. This looks fancy.
Right. So this is, every Thompson hotel has a Thompson suite, 3-bay suite.
Oh, wow.
It's a very
I'll take
elevated experience.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Right. So you'll see on this floor, one of the things that we've done is we have the taller ceilings. But this Thompson suite sits right under the Tesserae. Right. And so let's just pause for a minute and tell me what you hear of Atlanta.
Not a lot.
Right. So in this particular suite, we triple pane the glass. We did not just a ceiling, but we did 2 concrete floors above and then a drop ceiling, so creating voids. Anywhere you create a void, that creates better sound attenuation to be able to stop sound from transferring to spaces, to try to make this space as isolated as we can from a sound perspective.
So I don't get to hear the party
You don't
going
get
on
to
above us?
unless it's your party. But if you really want to hear it, you can go out on the, on your outdoor patio.
Got my own dining room.
Yeah, right. Got your own dining room.
Out to my patio. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Great, gorgeous view of Buckhead.
And so the views. One of the things that's fantastic about this site, I think Robin Loudermilk knew it when he bought it years ago, was it's just far enough removed from what would be the central business district of Buckhead to make that part of the view rather than in the way of the view. And then the guest room here has a taller ceiling. Okay, so one of the things in hotel development that people did forever and ever and ever was you had a 9-foot slab to slab, which created an 8'2" in the guest room, which created a 7'9", 7'6" in the bathroom. We said, let's don't do that. Let's don't make that mistake anymore. 8 foot minimum was our test. Anywhere in the room, if you're in the bathroom, anywhere, if you're at least 8 feet, and in the guest rooms, we end up with 9'3" clear. And here we're 11. But the average Joe looking at this doesn't know what it is that he likes about it, but there's something that he likes. The average Joe's not going to come into someone and kind of go, oh, the ceilings are 9 foot clear here, I like that. But they're going to perceive it, they're going to feel it. And so you want them to feel comfortable because this is a luxury hotel. You want them to feel that this space is big and inviting and comfortable. So we did a wet room here for an elevated experience. I told the design team in the midst of this, if I ever hear y'all say elevated again, I'm going to choke someone, and here I am using it. This is a one-of-a-kind suite in the hotel, and the idea is to kind of create something that is the unexpected. It used to be in years gone past that hotels throughout the country, people wanted to feel like they were at home. Now people come to hotels and they want to feel like they're experiencing something. They want something different. They don't want that same experience that they have, and you see that across different age sectors, across different cultures. That it's kind of one of the things that makes people want to go to a hotel and enjoy a hotel, even for a staycation. All right, let's head up to Tesserae. So kind of midway through the construction, we decided to do a private club up here. Right. Private club. And we're not open here yet. This doesn't open up for another 45 days or so. So you're getting a little bit of a sneak preview here.
This is super cool.
This bar will be adorned with more bottles of liquor than you can imagine. And then when we get to this side, this is where dining will occur. Tesserae is an Italian term for a small piece of glass or material that's a part of a larger mosaic. Okay? And so the idea here is let's try to figure out that mosaic or that fabric, if you will, that best represents Atlanta. So we have Hall of Famers, we have Grammy-winning producers, we have policemen, we have art gallery owners, we have artists, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have people from the hospitality industry, people from banking, people from education. We have a pastor.
How's this been received so far?
Tremendously well.
How many members?
We're just about to 200. Okay. We will be at 200 before we open. So I would say Tesserae, the rooftop, clearly my favorite space.
Clearly. Well, I'm getting hungry.
All right.
Let's go check out the restaurant.
Our chef partner here is Todd Ginsburg, who a local here to Atlanta, Rye Hospitality.
Who's the customer? Local?
So great question. So you would never do as much F&B as we've done, nor could I attract talent like that to come here if we didn't have a local following. And so we want this restaurant as an example, Tesserae up top, the bar out here, we want that to be 60+% locals, maybe as much as 70%.
Dare I ask, what are our challenges?
What are our challenges?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's so. The pandemic was difficult on a lot of industries, and so in the building of this building, we experienced some of those. How it impacted us from a negative perspective. Probably the single biggest was supply chain, and this was the first hotel that I've ever done where we had a certificate of occupancy, not a temporary, not a TCO, but a CO, and we didn't have a stick of furniture we could put in the building. We knew we needed to order furniture early, And so we did. Still didn't matter. We had scenarios of, we had one container on a boat sitting off the coast of Long Beach for 12 weeks, just sitting there. Couldn't get into port. Those have been interesting times, difficult circumstances, but you know, we're all in it together. We're a team, we're in this for the long term. We're not in this for the next 5 minutes of glory. And so everybody kind of put on their pants and their work shoes and went to work. I think we are made for community. I don't think we are made to be alone. And so being able to provide that sense of community, that sense of place is important to us. And I think we're well on our way to being able to do that.
And we probably learned that in spades over the last 2 years, right?
Right.
I'm gonna come sit with you at the bar, at a table with my friends, have a fancy cocktail that Joe makes.
Right.
Better than I can make at home.
Yeah, I hope so.
Reid, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
No, we appreciate you including us in this.
Thanks for being the guinea pig.
Right,
You didn't
right.
realize, but
Right,
someone
right.
had to go first.
Right, right. Well, also we hope that you'll come back and eat with us and stay with us.
Oh, well, I'll make a reservation.
Right,
It's a
great.
great hotel.
Right.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Regent. Here, cheers to Hyatt. Cheers to Joe, Todd. You got a great team here and a beautiful building, and I wish you guys all the success.
Great, thanks, buddy.
Thanks for coming.
Come on.
I know. Come back for dinner.
Right, right. You have to now.
I will. I'll bring back. Cheers.
Right, cheers.
To Reid,
Right.
to Thompson, Joe, to Dirty Bastards.
Dirty rascals.
Dirty Rascals. Freudian. We'll cut that out.